Morning Show.
Most pleasant morning going out to all Belizeans right here in Belize, home and abroad, and everyone tuning to the Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning and welcome to the show. My name is Robert Checker Usher with you as we are back this morning on this special beautiful morning, this special beautiful Tuesday, the 14th day. Today is the 14th day of April 2020. We want to say good morning to our friends here in PG. Good morning, PG, Brother Will, and the rest of the crew. Good morning to Miss Virginia there in PG. Hoping you're doing fine. Boy, Tibinafe, Isanigo. Good morning, my brother. Everybody going out this morning, waking up bright and early. That PG, that like them village, you know. I don't mean the place that like one village, but people wake up early there. Want to come out early in the morning. People wake up early in the morning and they go to water side. People, they go to market and so getting up, but we just want to tell you let's continue practicing the social distancing as we come all the way down there to Placencia Mango Creek. Good morning to all of you. Griga, good morning, Griga. Like the man saying, no radio hype on people thing, you know, do what they do, forget it. What's the you don't know what they do for keep it. Good morning, Brother David. That's one of my favorite lines in many of your songs. I'm a great fan of your music as well. You know, I remember one time we performed when you went with your guitar there at the pub. We did a thing, right? You know, experience, right? So good morning to you. Good morning to Mohabob. All the guys in music, Putsi Titiman, Flores, Chico, Chago, the rest of the crew. Good morning, everyone. Judy Mar, everybody who are in at the music. We say good morning to you all. The Garifuna Collectives, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We come from Orange Walk today, you know. Bright and early, Belmopan. Hello, Belmopan. Hello, Belmopan. Benkevijo, Socots, San Ignacio. You see, San Ignacio lock off right now, but they are not locked off to the Sugar City Morning Show because you still could see with that side, right? But thanks for tuning in. How's the friends doing there in the city? Kikaka, folks, the Lobster Fest has been cancelled for this year. All right, and you know, it's due to circumstances. I don't feel no way about that because it wouldn't have worked. Good morning. We want to say good morning to the Calad that San Pedro. Good morning, Calad. Give me all the text and tell me, I know you're silly, but if you're here with San Pedro La Isla Bonita, good morning to all of you. All the health workers out there at the San Pedro Polyclinic, good morning to you all today. Have yourself a wonderful time, a wonderful day. Good morning, Orange Walk. Good morning, Orange Walk. Good morning, Corozal. Welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show once again. It's a lovely, beautiful morning, lovely, beautiful day. And you know, the Easter come and Easter gone. It was a fine time because it was a relaxing time at home. And we will be blessed this morning, not only with the prayer, but the prayer is the most important one. But we will be blessed with a special poem right here this morning as we connect with Delve. Hello, good morning, Delve.
Good morning, Mr. Ken. Good morning to everyone listening.
Yes. Thanks for being with us this morning.
How are you this morning?
I am good, and yourself?
Well, too blessed to be stressed, thanks God.
All right. Yeah, well, the only you one wake up already, or the house don't wake up?
No. Half of the house wake up because it's only a few of us here since everybody else have to stay home.
Yeah.
Well, let me spend this till they sleep.
Yeah, well, I don't know if the rooster is asleep or the rooster is nagam fire hot over the Easter, but I don't hear that this morning at all.
No, because they're kind of far from me.
Okay. Well, make we go straight into the prayer this morning, Delve.
All right, sure.
Yep.
Almighty and Heavenly Father, Lord, this morning we just give you thanks for another day. Thank you for blessing us with the breath and the gift of life. Thank you for protecting and keeping us throughout the night, Lord. And as we rise and shine in this day, oh God, may today just be a reflection of you in our lives, of your love, of your mercy, of your grace towards us. That in the same way, oh Lord, that you love us and care for us, may we minister that unto others, especially in these times. I pray, oh God, for every person who is listening. I pray for all the members in the studios. I pray that studios are a prayer to continue to guide them, protect them, look over them. I pray for persons who may be ill, who are undying, people who are dead. I pray for peace within them, oh God, the peace which only you can give. I just give you thanks in this day, and I just pray, Lord, with all humility, continue to preserve us, be merciful to us, oh Lord, and be with us as we go through the season. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Amen.
Amen and amen and amen. What a wonderful prayer. What a wonderful day. The heat is on. You know, over the
Yes,
weekend we
Mr.
have,
Cheke.
I think yesterday was 103, then San Ignacio was reporting 107 in some parts of Cayo, you know, so it was very, very hot. I saw your pastor over the Easter holiday doing his virtual service as well. He did a good service as usual, no, because he's a man that is straight to the point, you know.
Yes, short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Okay, well, we got a lot to discuss this morning, so we want to ask you to share your point for today.
All right, sure. I'd be glad to.
Okay.
This one is entitled Sooner, Sooner Rather Than Late.
Okay, let's hear that then.
It says, it's amazing how one man died on the cross to pay for our sins. The story has been told over and over, but does it really stick within? Everyone wants promotion and not think about the cost. We want a bright future, but planted no seed in the past. Before Jesus came into existence, it was foretold of his birth, that he would be a living sacrifice for all that we are worth. Did he have to? Who asked him? But he indeed had a choice, that he prayed and sweat like blood came from his face. If the cup would be removed him, he would have it another way. But not my will, but your will, O Lord, were the words from his voice. An act of true love for sinners like you and me. He paid a price on the cross, that we may not live all of eternity suffering a great loss. But sin is sweet, we say. We weren't born to be saints, but the consequences of sin is death. There will be a judgment day. Jesus is waiting. He is calling. Come to him now before it's too late. Sooner rather than late.
Sooner rather than late. That's a great sacrifice there, you know.
It is, Mr. Chick.
Yeah, it's a great sacrifice. I know anybody going through them things there, you know, but he did it for all of us, gal, you know.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Well,
He did.
thanks once again, Delv, and have yourself a wonderful day. Have you heard anything from your friends in San Pedro? How they keeping? How they doing? Things back to normal, or they still locked down?
Back to normal, I wouldn't say. I spoke to one of my friends a day before, and he was telling me that they still can't come out. The police, to me, they are doing a great job maintaining that people are not breaking the curfew and stuff like that.
Okay.
And the shops, they have like limited hours, and I'm thankful. Well, at least in San Pedro, this is what I'm hearing, that they're very strict with the timing of the opening of the shops. Here in Orange Walk, well, I can't speak for everybody, but some don't adhere to the, when they close and stuff like that. But, you just have to keep trying our best to do our part, and, this is all we know this.
Yeah, and then people will not adhere to the amendments. The people don't adhere to the law. It is, you can't say, well, that are you there by your own, but they're not there by their own, because others can be affected by that as well, man. You don't say each to his own, because then the all the way they in this thing together, Delve. They have a lot of people that cooperate and try to do good, and one or two person might go out there and do wrong things, and when you look, it spread and catch everybody. Understand? Yeah.
I just keep praying that the good Lord cover us and be with us, Mr. Cheke, because some adhere and some don't, and that's where you may have to come out, and sometimes you reach to your house, so you just have to keep praying.
Yeah, and the thing is that the health workers, I believe they are doing well, Delve, because test was done on persons here in Orange Walk already. But why we not hear anything? Because nobody has been tested positive. So maybe if they are tests never done on their people because of showing symptoms, then maybe it may go in further and further, and maybe it may develop, right? But so we have to commend the people for continue doing the tests.
Yes.
And ask everybody if we continue cooperate, hands in hands together, man,
Yes, we're going to make it through if we work together, so
Yep.
just let's hope for the best, Mr. Cheke, and God is in divine control. He'll see us through this. We'll get through it.
All right, well, thanks very much, Delvan. If the good Lord so will, we chat again tomorrow, right?
All right, Day Haruka.
Sammy. right, see ya.
Have a good one.
Yeah, Haruga. Folks, we will now check in with the Belize Met Service because we know over the weekend the weather was so strong, the weather made it way up the 103 yesterday, but today as we check in with the Belize Met Service, the general situation, seasonably dry, hot, dry and hazy conditions prevail over the area. The 24-hour forecast, it says mostly sunny and hazy today and clear to partly cloudy tonight. No rainfall is expected. The winds are blowing east to southeast at 10 to 20 knots. Gusts to the sea state moderate to rough. Let's take a look at the temperatures for today. In the coast, it's 31 Celsius, 88 Fahrenheit. Inland, 37 Celsius, 97 degrees Fahrenheit. And in the hills, 29 Celsius, 85 Fahrenheit. As we look at the lows for tonight, in the coast, 27 Celsius, 81 Fahrenheit. Inland, 23 Celsius, 73 Fahrenheit. And in the hills, 19 Celsius, 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Advisories as alerts, watches and warnings. Operators of small crafts are advised to exercise caution. Residents, especially those residing in the interior of the country, are advised to avoid direct sunlight as much as possible and to remain hydrated due to the continuing hot conditions. Also, with the prevailing dry and hot weather, the risk for brush and forest fires remains high across the country. Sorry. And we got on drought alert right now too, folks. So I could try consume water. We know over the weekend a lot of people jump in the pool because they said they couldn't go to the beach. But make we rest the pool for right now. Outlook for Wednesday and Wednesday night is for continuing hot and dry weather. Let's take a look at the tides. A low tide will occur this morning at 8:28, followed by a high at 2:41 p.m. Another low tide at 10:45 tonight, followed by a high tomorrow morning at 5:23. And the sun was up bright and early at 5:36 this morning and will set at 6:08. That are more than 12 hours. And the moon will rise today at 11:26 and it will set today at 11:26, that's this morning, and rise at 12:57. That's your general weather forecast brought to you by the Belize Met Service and certainly by your Nortevision Channel 10. Folks, the time now, time for us to take a break. It's 90 minutes after 7 o'clock. Robert Cheque Asher will be back right here after these messages on Nortevision Channel 10.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. Diginet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. Nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
Would you support a thoroughgoing audit of the 21st century at the Lands Department?
2008 right up to 2016.
Audit from 2000 to 2016.
acres in Tiger Creek Forest Walk, 3,000 acres, 0.961 hectares, Jaime Briceño and John Briceño, 827.84 square yards to John Briceño, 5.4 acres to John Briseño and Jaime Briseño. 20 acres in Progreso to John Briseño. To John Briseño again, 6 acres in Progreso. The all of Progreso Gawi, 20 acres freehold to John Briseño. Big pond on the Blue River to Eligio Briseño, Eudaldo Briseño, and Graciano Briseño. 525 acres of land, 98 on land, on 8 acres. Briseño, Graciano Briseño, and Eudaldo Briseño.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush Franz, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. What a beautiful morning, what a beautiful day. Folks, if you have to come out in a little while, we are linking the audio, get the audio link on Universal Radio 88.5 FM, but I really got no reason to come out. You could stay home, right? I know people got their bills to go pay and so, but we are linking it on Universal Radio 88.5 FM. This morning, I want to say good morning to our invited guest this morning, Mr. Emerson Na. Good morning, Emerson.
Buenos días.
Yeah.
¿Cómo estamos?
Boy, I hear you are a rich boy.
¿Y eso por qué?
Because I hear, you know a man on the Emer, Mr. Emer Hernandez? They want to do construction and so? Because somebody asked me if I don't say Emerson. Say, how mean Emerson? El cuate que trabaja en el radio, man, Emerson. I said,
no, it's Emerson.
So you're not Emerson then?
No.
Why do I say Emerson?
No sé por qué lo dicen, pero they have confused me with several other people, you know.
Especially the cars, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, you done
Let's leave it.
With the ad already?
Yes, we are.
All right, we're live on. We want to say good morning to our listeners of Universal Radio as well. But good morning, Emerson. How you doing?
Good morning. Doing just fine, thank God. You know, it was a long weekend. I must say, well, plenty of the folks there were off from since that was Friday.
Yeah.
It was Friday. Lots to also share when it comes to the different press releases, and as you may see, the different the numbers of cases have been going up. And they have been going up rapidly. People have had many questions. We were on the show yesterday and at the radio. You know, people had some questions, and well, nevertheless, also people that are not adhering at the different SIs that have been set out. We know for a fact that 94 persons were detained. That was within Sunday.
Yeah.
So a lot of different things, you know, but it was all right. How was your weekend?
Why? Well, I would say that it was good. It was cool. I eat, I sleep.
Yesterday you sleep.
Yeah, I relax. You know, so it's good, and I just hope that everybody is taking this thing serious. But you know what, Emerson, I like what you mentioned yesterday because someone told me about it of the this health person from the World Health Organization is saying that don't keep yourself too locked on. It's good for us to be focused in what is happening, but there is different activities that you can do because, you know, I remember when I watched that story from New York with the Belizean nurse that spoke. I want to say the place when I see how much people it drop, how much people it dead, how much people in the care when they said they run out of space in the morgue. You know, like I don't know if you get angry or anxiety or what happened, but we need to focus ourselves on different things as well. You know?
Exactly. When it comes to that, we mentioned it yesterday, and it was very with some people I must say really focus on it, and when they listen to 2, 3, 4 persons being diagnosed, and on a daily basis we have been receiving the press releases, and people start to get into that panic mode. Man, I believe that we're going through the fact of people are laid off of work. You're seeing things tough. You know about the COVID. You're locked up in your house. All these situations will bring some kind of anxiety, some kind of pressure in you. But it's about time for us to. I'm not saying not to worry about it, because it is a situation to worry about, but just to probably listen to the news like what the that message was sent. Listen to it at least just 1 hour, and something very important. Let's not talk to the kids much about it either. Let's show them that yes, it's something to worry about, but not be discussing these kind of things in front of the kids, because it does damage their
you deal with it, right? You
Yeah.
deal with it. But you see, Emerson, the thing is that la cosa que está pasando, todos ya sabemos qué tenemos que hacer. Y los mensajes que vienen y los programas también que están haciendo en diferentes emisoras son las informaciones que vienen de tal vez el ministro de Salud o otras informaciones, pero ya sabemos qué tenemos que hacer.
Exactamente. Sabemos nosotros muy bien lo que hay que.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you want to go? Yeah, you want to go live on the air?
Hi. No, I was going to give you a message.
Okay, well, you could text it for me because I'm live on the air. Do you want to send it on live on the air? You can go.
No, I will send it to you personal.
Okay, send me a text then, all right?
Okay.
Okay, take care. How is your mom? All right. Yeah.
So basically the folks, well, on Saturday that was. Let's just draw back to what was Saturday. Saturday the AG came out on Saturday afternoon. I'm sorry. The Prime Minister of Belize did made a press release.
That was on Friday. Good Friday. The Prime Minister spoke, right?
That was.
Yep.
That was on Friday.
Good Friday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah. On Saturday, late Saturday night, I must say before 8 o'clock, or right on the dot of 8, a message came out from the AG, where he mentioned that on Sunday was going to be a total lockdown.
Yeah.
For many, it was something
caught us on a surprise.
Off guard.
Yeah.
But if you notice the press release and the SI did mention it, and the Prime Minister mentioned it on a state of that we are going on the same trend that San Ignacio was at that time.
Yeah.
Well, it is still at that time, but we didn't really put focus on the fact of the lockdown for Sunday, and that caught us off guard, and everyone was getting off social media, but nevertheless, people still are not adhering to this, to the social distance.
And that goes to what this text is saying here, Emerson. They say, good morning, guys. We all know what to do, but lots of people are not complying.
No, they're not. Over the weekend also, we had some reports from the market.
Why?
And I must go back and refresh your mind on that one. I mean, the market was very packed.
You see, what happened is, when time we talk about social distancing, maybe some people, when they're upon this anxiety or this panic or hurry, because they hear shops were closed down, shops now are open, then I got like 5 persons they buy that one stall. And then somebody just go there quick because they want something. Then somebody else go there quick because they want something. And then right they start accumulating.
It does.
So the crowd start to build up, and you are there not practicing the social distancing without you realize. I passed by like Immaculada Credit Union, and right there, so outside, they know they practice the social distancing out there. I want to call on the persons from La Immaculada Credit Union Limited to please have these people adhere to the social distancing or start to put down your markers, because everybody wants to get in, and when you are there, you are not realizing you are endangering yourself, and at the same time you are breaking the law. Because if the law pass out there in a full force, a lot of people can get arrested. And with the release that the Commissioner of Police did with the arrest, one person was charged for false information.
Yeah, he was charged with false information.
And this is not the first time that person have done that,
Yeah.
You remember when we went to Radisson the last time? That person did a post that says the ambulance is coming and it's going to KHMH, and they got people who got the coronavirus and a lot of things, I don't know if that true or never true. But then this time, I don't say he post this time, I don't say that why the charge him, but since it came from the Commissioner of Police, then we know that that was what he was charged for.
Yeah, that's what I understood also. Just recently also on that program, on that release also yesterday, because 94 people, 94 were arrested.
One overnight.
Yeah.
One overnight.
That was countrywide.
And how much of them were charged for the not practicing, adhere to the rules of the social distancing? That's a high amount.
Yeah, I will get that for you right now.
I see some people that believes me, they reel up to when the police, they go by their house and they let go some big bad word with this year and we this and what you did the wrong yet, so and
it is very I must tell you, it is very sad. It is very sad to the fact that people will have their different concept to it. When the police, there are two kind of issues there, but we'll just get into the one when you're being warned. I mean, I was speaking to Raheem just this morning and trying to understand. He said, even though you're in your veranda, but you're with your wife or whatever, you should maintain a distance. I mean, Corona won't excuse you if that's your wife or not.
Or you not take your wife for you.
Exactly.
So don't buy it.
You have to have that distance, and he made a very good point there.
Man broadcast, a man hug up his wife on the broadcast on Facebook. But you could not, right?
That's another story. That's another story. But that's very crucial there and very, very tricky because it is not practicing social distancing, of course.
Yeah.
And matters who it is.
Yeah.
And you're out there doing all this whole barbecue and playing out loud music.
Why, if it's true that happened, and the thing is that when the police then do that, man, they're not just because they want to arrest you, or just because they lad you. They say, oh, just because they lad you out there, he want this. They do it for your safety, man,
Exactly.
and the safety of others. What will happen? What will happen abroad is that Belize, two of the persons were infected there at the Scotiabank in Belize. Scotiabank in Belize, the one on Albert Street, is closed right now because of the quarantine the place. One of the staff member, they got the virus, has been diagnosed. So then they take precaution, but then we out there that we have to do a job, man. I know maybe sometime I slip away, but when I slip away, get back to present of mind and jump into it. But also, Emerson, the Prime Minister also spoke about the relief. We will touch that when we take a break. But some announcements here that banks will be open today. We have the major banks here in Orange Walk. They are opening from 8 until 12. La Immaculada Credit Union Limited will open from 8 until 1, right up until Friday. And on Saturdays, the last Saturday in the month, they open from 8 until 12. So they will be opening up today. Where you go and pay, WASA is closed right now, and they do collections for electricity bills as well. But Zetro will be open today from 8 until 12. That's Zetro right downtown Orange Walk, and there you can pay your bills. You could pay your water bill or light bill. You could do Western Union and other transactions. They will be open today. So if you need to pay your bill, go and pay it if you have the money. But when I tell you a little bit about money because relief is coming and relief is here. But we need to take a break, and we'll be back right here. It's now exactly 22 minutes now away from 8 o'clock. We take a break right here on the Sugar City Morning Show. Robert Cheque Usher and Emerson will be back after these messages right here on North Television, Channel 10.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes, have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Shunosh, Sartaneja, and Copperbank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward. The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass Project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. First and question of the day. What you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man. No.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
So all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's now exactly 14 minutes now away from 8 o'clock. Emerson, I understand you got some news when it comes to butane.
Yes, sir. When it comes to butane, I just got this one here. You know that the price of butane went down.
Oh, it gone down?
Yeah.
Well, good timing, you know.
From 3.99, it went down to 3.59. 3.99 to 3.59.
Okay.
Butane. So that's good news there for.
Cents. That's per gallon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you save a lot. Say if you put in 10 gallon, you save at least $4.
Yeah.
That is good. $4 a lot, you know.
Something right now.
Yeah, something, and I got people who put in a lot. But somebody sent a text here and say thanks to the Honorable Gaspar Vega for the help given to persons from Orange Walk North. Well, that's a good gesture from Mr. Vega's part, you know.
Yeah.
To do his part to try help out the people, no?
Exactly, and people are really in that need of anyone that gives these kind of good gestures like that. You know, you get at least a couple pound rice flour.
Yeah.
You go a long way.
Thing we need right now.
Yep, you go a long way right now. It's not
yeah. And
not
when
easy.
you really need something, that when you appreciate it, you know.
Oh, yes.
When you get it, when you appreciate it, right?
Oh yes, that's very true. But coming back to.
No, read that one here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coming back to, let me see here. I had the news that I wanted to. Well, the one that we were talking about. The one that we were talking about when it comes to the arrest them and what's not. You were asking on detail how was it all out, right?
Yeah.
It said the commissioner of police, just another player, you know.
Yeah, just started to do your job. Once the big man said do this, you're gone, right?
You're gone. It says according to the commissioner of police, 67, that was 94, sorry, persons were charged countrywide, and they were. It was, let me see, 21 persons were unable to provide reason for movement, and 6 others who breached the curfew, and also an additional 9 were summoned for offense unavailable to provide reason of movement. I think these were shared in different categories. I must.
Yep, that's
think
like.
that way.
But when you talk about reason for movement, right, Emerson, like some people know. I don't know if they don't understand it or they don't want to understand it. If I say, okay, I can work at Channel 10, let's say I reside in Trial Farm, and then they stop me by police station, and they ask me, I go in at Channel 10 go work, but then you out the area, man.
Yeah.
You the Kofayana, you don't pass Channel 10 already.
Long time.
You not got no good explanation. Make us see your hand do it, so clap them on. You know?
One time.
So that unreasonable reason for being where you are. You know, as some people are saying, I just going to hang out, man, or I'm going to heal my belly.
Yeah.
That unreasonable explanation. So make we be clear on that. But Emerson, when the Prime Minister spoke, well, you know, on Thursday a release came out that 1,500 person was approved for the relief, and that was sent back to Social Security for disbursement of funds.
Exactly.
It was not sent to Social Security for approval.
Mm-hmm.
They send their names, and I believe, well, the Prime Minister said between today and Friday, those persons will start seeing their relief fund in their bank accounts, along with others, because he was saying that they will try to do their best to speed up the process. 52,000 persons apply, you know, and so this week we should be seeing some posts, and people might be saying thank you. We know a lot of people say right now, I don't get and I vex and this and that, you know. Sometimes people don't vex, you know, it's just the pressure.
Just
whether
the
they
pressure.
are
It's too much of what at this point in time. Well, no one can be blamed for the virus.
Yeah.
It's something that no one was expecting either.
Yeah, that's true.
Something that no one was expecting. I mean, if we nothing try play and blame game on that, because it's something that no one was expecting. But when it comes to the relief fund, you mentioned it. He mentioned that this week we will be seeing people getting their monies. One point there also, someone got in touch with me yesterday and asked me, because if you notice also they have an application for the
human
food,
development.
the human development. So someone was asking me if they apply for that, would they be eligible to apply, or would they still be getting that relief fund money? So I don't know. I couldn't answer that question either, you know.
Yeah.
But we noticed that some phone numbers were also issued.
Yeah, some phone numbers were available.
Some phone numbers were available for that.
Maybe
I think it's countrywide, right?
Yeah, maybe when we go on a break, we can check one of those numbers and ask them how it works. You know, because we need to know how it works so we can inform our viewers and radio listeners, for them to know. That's another way that the government is putting in place for relief to persons.
Exactly.
You know, así que esta semana
va a ser una semana en la cual muchos van a estar esperando ver los resultados en lo que se trata del el financiamiento, el alivio financiamiento, porque va a ser 75-150 que se va a dar para que tú puedas alimentar a tu familia, valga la redundancia, que ha tomado un proceso, porque lleva un cierto protocolo y procesos para poder, creo que son 1,000, ¿cuántos ya aprobados?
1,500.
1,500 ya se aprobaron. Esta semana fue enviado ya a
vamos a tomar esta llamada. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. You could please speak up a little bit, bro, please.
Like how I go buy fish stability, right?
Uh-huh.
I want will pay allow still to go buy fish stability.
Well, right now, since the country depend lockdown, you have to got a good reason to go. What you do? You buy and sell?
Yeah. And likewise, I buy and sell. Likewise, I got to come and fishing to me, and I need to pick up the fish. Because the man, they need to collect their money to go home to their family, you understand?
Yeah, well, there's two ways you can do it. You can either check with the police department here in Orange Walk and see if they can issue a permit, and if that cannot happen, then you have to ask the persons from that area to meet you at the boundary line, because we're not supposed to, and the boundary line is like mile 38 right before you reach the Rehoboam Ridge, you know. And because apart from that, we are not allowed to exit or come out from the district, no? But if you probably check with the police station, they could probably tell you how you can do that on that situation, because the SI say that people are fishing, they go fishing.
Yes.
Right? So it's not illegal for selling fish or you buying and selling. But then you just need to know. I don't want to tell you yes or no, and then I'm leading you in the wrong direction, you know what I mean? So
yes, well, apparently I check with the police station already, and they say they can't issue out no written thing.
All right.
Then the next case is that I check and I reach that I gone last Thursday, and I may reach a Ladyville. And one senior officer take and gone on one kind of way. They said, when me totally unfault, I was humble as I could be, and he really gone off with me. So now, and after that check, and I gone back maybe a couple of hours, and I managed to get through. So I don't want to go through the hustle there again. So
I understand you.
I just want to be if illegal or illegal, because then if I they go pick up products and instead I told that commander the agriculture. So I heard that that's why they ask you if anything you have to know this one and know that one to get into that.
Well, the law is saying that we should not leave our district boundary line, right? And if you go that area, if you go pick up your fish too, you still have to get a good reason. Because if they stop you on the road and tell you where you going, you understand?
Yes, we're providing I got my ice box, everything, I got my scale.
Yeah, but it don't work, so bro. I wish I could tell you that could work, but it doesn't work that way, right? The emergency, and I understand what you're saying, and I wish I could have the answer. You understand what I mean, brother?
Yes.
But maybe what you could do, you could ask the police that if that person bring it to the boundary area, that Bongs, Belize, the Belize district and Orange Walk, if you could go pick it up there. And if they say yes, then you ask the person at Belize, make them ask the Belize, I think that'll be on a Ladyville police, make them ask them if they could come to that area. Make them just explain to them this is how we live and this is what we want to do, but we want to stay within the law, right?
Yeah, well, so far, another problem with the Orange Walk police, they can even say, I get it, I'm cooking people. So they never had no problem with that. The problem that Ladyville, like I said, so check with the people I think who come to Ladyville at least, no?
Yes. So,
nobody in authority, maybe with the listening could address this problem, I hope, no?
Well, and I hope that persons will listen could send a text at least and tell us what is happening. But the SI is saying that you shouldn't exit. But when they say fisherman go fishing and you go fishing for eat and so, but not for sports, then that is one thing. But exiting out of district boundary, then it's different. You understand?
Yeah, but this is not for sport. This is for take on commercial basis, I would have said, no?
Yeah.
Directly.
But then it falls in that out of district, we can't go, we shouldn't go out of district. You understand? That's not the part.
All right then, good.
Thank you very much, sir.
See, but it's a very tricky situation there. I do understand the caller there, but what happens to let's get that call. Let's see.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Yeah, you could please lower the volume of your radio or TV, please.
I work now a mechanic place, and I want to know if I could go work.
No.
Huh?
I work now a mechanic place, and I want to know if I could work today, or if they pan lockdown.
Well, right at Orange Walk?
Yeah, right at Orange Walk.
All right, you listen off the phone. What is the situation?
I understand that. That's
mechanic shops are
on a lockdown right now. That's what I understood. But we can go back to the SI. Let me see if I can get the.
Yeah, try to see if you can find out because you see what happened is we are in a state of emergency. That was declared on Friday, you know. Last week you could have do it, but then that was declared on Friday. We depend on the same state like where the Cayo district depend right now, and not only us but the entire country. When the Prime Minister spoke, he said that effective immediately, then everything will be on lockdown, and that's where we're at. You go out to do what you need to do, and you get back home. So. I also remember if you mentioned about mechanic shops. I remember when the AG spoke one time, before this one, he said that people who work at mechanic shops who will work. A mechanic, if people broke down on the road, well, obviously we need the mechanics. You understand? If you come out and get them off the road, but to go and work at a mechanic shop, I don't really know, but you know, it would be good because a lot of people need servicing of their vehicle. But when we get that information, we will be sharing it with you. And thanks for your call. Folks, for your comments, and you can reach us at 302-2170, and you can also send your text message to 600-5769 if you would like to hear anything. If you would like to ask a question and we would have the answer for it, then we will surely do so. But
I'm trying to get the SI here.
Yeah, because it said in the SI, Emerson, that persons that fishing can fishing if they do it for a living. If you fish for eat, you could do it. But sporting is not allowed. But when it come to the boundaries of the different district, that is where it's tricky. Because probably you could fish in your district, but not out of the boundary line of your district. And that's what the SI says, that you should not depart from your district. And if you're going in those areas, you must have a special and very important thing to go and do, and you have to have a very important explanation why you're going there. It has to be on a strict emergency case.
That's right. This one, I think that one, the SI, if I stand to be corrected, I think that one was the one issued on SI 54, April 11th.
Okay.
It reads as follows. As announced by the Prime Minister on April 10, 2020, a countrywide lockdown has been implemented in response of COVID-19 through a statutory instrument effective that day, April 11th,
which was,
at 8 p.m.
That was Saturday night.
The statutory instrument provides for further amendments to emergency power regulations and offers additional measures to protect the citizens of Belize. Two main changes include specific restriction on movement and further reduced hours of operation for some businesses. The summary that they gave us was as follows. The entire country of Belize is on lockdown for 14 days. In the first instance, the curfew remains in effect from 8 p.m. to 4:59 a.m. and for children from 6 p.m. to 5:59 a.m. Movements which are allowed include operations of business. People are permitted to move between the hours indicated and for slow purpose of food and medicine, essential needs, convenience stores, food stores, supermarket, meat shops, butchers, excluding potable water and food can be operated from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Movement is for purchase of food and essential. Markets from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pharmacies from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Bakeries and tortilla factories from 5 a.m. to 4 p.m. Fuel station depots including LPG suppliers, depots and distributors from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. Financial institutions, banks, credit unions, ATMs from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Exercising, jogging, walking or running only during hours of 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. No cycling. Veterinary and medical emergencies from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you are caregiver or essential worker going to and from work, services by waste disposal and sanitation companies and auxiliary personnel, maintenance and housekeeping by hotels, villas or other accommodation service personnel, operations which cannot operate for a period of 14 days are as follows. Distributors and factories of carbonated and other beverages, including spirits, spirits, portable water, mechanic shops, garage, and other auto parts stores are not closed to the public but available for essential service upon request.
Okay, so mechanic shop, it's a no-no. Okay.
Shops, garage, and other, unless
so just can't get your mechanic shop open as usual. If somebody vehicle really broke down on an emergency, then you can go and get the vehicle and fix it.
It continues by saying construction and other construction sites, hardware stores, storefront outlets for essential business, public utility companies, service of delivery, take-out, or drive-through facilities at restaurants, diners, saloons, and other similar establishments, domestic food security, and it goes on and on and on and on and on.
So the question the person asked about if you go work by a mechanic shop, that is
no.
Okay, all right. So it's only open for emergency.
It's only open for emergency.
So we know that so the shops will be open until 4 o'clock today. After 4 o'clock, everything closed. Gas stations open until 7, and ATMs and lending institution
8 to 12.
8 to 12. I see like Macolada post 8 to 1. I'm not sure how that will work, but I saw it on a post that they did. But Emerson, it's now 5 after 8. We need to take a break. And right here on the Sugar City Morning Show, got some text to read when we come back. Especially, most people are concerned, how will they be informed when they are approved for the little help that government is giving. We will try to see how we can explain that for you all when we come back. So Emerson, Robert Cheque Usher will be back with you after these messages on Nortevisión Channel 10.
Pausa y volvemos.
you have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico. El mismo PUP que tú estás hablando, el mismo PUP, ese es el cáncer del PUP que estás hablando, que debes de hablar, ese cáncer que tenemos. Ese es el cáncer que tenemos que cumplir en este país. Ese cáncer que quitaron, que robaron millones y millones y millones y millones y millones de dólares de la gente. Esto hizo un poquito de dinero. Millones, tens of millions of dollars.
Where are those millionaires? Those people that get millions of dollars over the 10 years when we were in government. Where are those people that benefited? Millions of dollars that could keep on here, but I don't call those names. They need to bring money back to the PUP. Money that belongs to our people's United Family. Yes, that money does not belong in foreign bank accounts.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities.
Our future as a country is now. Diginet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's now exactly 30 minutes after 8 o'clock. We're here with you, coming to you live from Orange Walk. Good morning, Miss Shirley. Hope everything is great and fine. Somebody says, so that means no construction worker allowed.
No construction worker is allowed to do any work right now.
Yeah. Then again, we want them. I know it's hard for people understand, because we have to work, right?
Mm-hmm.
People have to work right now with the weight pandisly allowance from the government. They need help, and we hope it happen this week because it's good to try to take care of people and ask people to stay home. But then if you ask people to stay home and people has nothing to stay home for, you're not got nothing to eat and things like that, then it's tough. But like you mentioned earlier about the program on human development, and Honorable Gaspar Vega is doing his part as well in delivering some groceries to persons. We might say it's not a lot, but then remember, got a lot of people. We have a lot of people to serve.
Exactly, and every little bit counts at this point in time. Every little bit do counts, and wherever you can get that help, you go a long way with £5 a flour, at least on the
stretcher,
4 or 5 pound of beans. You go a long way.
Yeah, and then the thing is that when somebody asks about how you know if you have been qualified, if you are qualified to get the relief fund from the government, I believe just like when you applied, they sent you a text that your requests were received, and we'll get back to you when you are approved, or if you're approved. And also remember what the message said, but that's something to related to that, no?
Yeah, I don't know exactly where to go on that website, but
yeah.
We were supposed to.
It sends back a message and say, okay, you have been received, and then we will be in touch with you. So I believe since 1,500 persons have been approved, I believe by now persons should start getting their text messages for them to go and check their account or wherever the money will be deposited for them to, to start getting their relief fund. And I just hope that the task force will put much more people behind that system, to speed it up so it can work faster. Because the faster it works, the faster the relief will reach the people that have applied. Yeah. And I just trust and hope that the poor people they won't get qualified, because most of the time the poor people don't get qualified. But I believe, I'm very optimistic that they will get help.
That's right, and well, they are well rested after a long holiday, right? So it's a lot of work coming up ahead, and they must do a lot of work this week. Let's take that call.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
There is a point to ponder, no? They have all the utility companies right now, they want you to pay online.
Yes, sir.
Right? That's no problem. You have a lot of people that up to that technology. But what happens to the elderly people that do not know anything, that they're computer illiterate, right? How will they pay their utility bills, right? Yesterday, the person that checked the meters was by my house checking the meters, right? So why can't the utility companies use the same person which they do to deliver the bills?
Yeah,
right?
good point.
I'm talking. You have a lot of people. I would say almost 50% of the household, they are not computer literate.
That's true.
Right? They haven't registered yourself at the bank to pay on online banking. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people here that are over the age of probably 65, 70, that they're computer literate. So how will they pay the utility bill? The utility company are not thinking about this, right? But yet they have their people going around checking the water meters and the light meters, so they will bill you. So why can't they deliver the bills manually too?
Yeah,
that's
true.
It's just a point to ponder. It's something that can be aired, and probably they think about it.
Yeah, and it's not easy to open a bank account too, you know.
It is not easy. So I heard it on radio when they're calling and say they can't get their money because they don't have a bank account, and it's problematic.
Yeah.
Right? Very problematic. So I think this utility, I can understand we want to go green, I can understand we want to conserve on paper, I can understand all of that. Right? But you have to take in consideration the people that they're not computer literate, that they don't have an online banking to do these things. Right?
Yeah.
Just forget these people. And I think these are the people that are contributing more to these utility companies than anybody else.
Yeah, but you see, Kara,
you have people that have their own wells, they have their own tanks, so the consumption of water is minimal.
Yeah,
that's
true.
So and also electricity, they should be considerate to these people.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You had a very good point there.
Yeah, it's true. I was looking at that as well. And for pay online, you have to go on bank card or a credit card. Some people, like he said, some people they have one bank account, because if you go take out a bank account, you got certain steps that you have to go through. You have to make sure that your proof of your address, which is not hard. You need to figure out a utility bill if you rent to a house and the person will pay it. Then you have to tell them where your income they come from, where your money they come from, how much you expect for put in for the month, and then you have to get our money right away for put in at the bank before you get a bank book.
True.
Well, most they know that card. I don't see people they use the book too much, but then it's tough because myself I was going online yesterday to try to see. But fortunately I found how to do it. But you know what? Zetro will open today. And they do collection for WASA, BWS, and for electricity. But that's only Zetro. How many people can reach Zetro between this morning and 12 o'clock? The banks, they do it as well. You can go into the bank and take your utility bill.
But
if
can you imagine, sorry for cut you short on there, but can you imagine how much people would be out there today?
Yeah, well, we have to make an effort.
8 to 12.
Yeah, a lot of people are out there, but we have to make the effort because that's the way it is. This thing is inconvenient to a lot of people, inconvenient, but the steps that are made is for our security. The Prime Minister also mentioned, Emerson, that he's encouraging persons when they go and buy to use masks and to use gloves. Where will we get the mask?
Yeah, that's $1 million question there.
Yeah.
Because the masks are scarce right now.
Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Morning, me again, Shaggy.
Yes, sir.
See what you mentioned a while ago. Zetro will be open you need to take a utility bill or the water bill, right? That's what I'm talking about. They're not issuing water bill, they're not issuing electricity bill. So how will you go and pay? Can they tell you on the computer? You need to inform people, you know. You can go to Citro, give your name, they will find it on the computer, they will tell you how much you owe, then you'll pay.
I thought when you said that the person go read meter, I think them with the deliver bill too.
No, that's cancelled. That's my point.
Oh.
They're reading the meter, but they're not delivering bill.
I see.
You need to go. You need to go and pay online or research how much you owe and then pay online. They're not delivering bills.
I see.
Right? That's my point.
Okay.
Right? Now, if you can go to any of these institutions that charge for WASA and BL, like Citro or the banks, and they will tell you, you know, you owe. They go into the computer, they see your name, they say you owe so much, then you pay. But they're not delivering bills.
Yeah,
so
but
you cannot go to any of these institutions that say, I came to pay my bill, here is my bill. They're not delivering bills. That's my point of view.
You need a meter number and you need an account number when you go to the place. Meter number and that's on the bill. If you don't got the bill, then
you can pay.
Yeah.
You know, that's my point of view. They're checking the meter, but not delivering
bills.
And it really doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. It doesn't add up.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carla. It doesn't add up because, man, the same way you read the meter, we're hard to make you deliver the bills.
Yeah, because if you go to Zicho or one other place, sorry, you have to make sure you have the information. But you see, well, a lot of people like they don't follow then things they went to the utility company tell you, okay, I'm gonna text you, I know your email address, your this and that, you know. So you have to go and apply for it, but then
somewhere they will send you the account number.
Yeah, they will send you the account number
somewhere.
You know, but I always save them things, you know. I always save them things, but they don't have a lot of people putting in attention. No man, yo voy a pagar mi cuenta, ya acá tengo mi bill, y lo voy a pagar. You know, when I went to Zicho the first time to pay, when they tell me they need the meter number and the account number, I never had it with me. I think I could have just telling Robert Usher, and then find it. It used to be like that before, you know.
In Zicho, no.
Yeah,
I mean, you can go to the bank and you say your name and your address and you're good to go, but not Zicho.
Okay, maybe they don't have all that data, no?
They don't have that data, looks like. Yeah. And one question, do you know anything about MoneyGram? You have been mentioning Zicho is Western Union also.
Yeah,
so.
What happened is I see Quick Stop open and I know they do MoneyGram, but I'm not sure if they are doing MoneyGram service right now because they call from Corozal and saying that they send money me through MoneyGram, but the place closed for last week. But then you see what happened is when the government announced that these lending money institution, financial institution will be operating from 8 to 12, I asked somebody and they said, well, they're open, but let's say you're our agent for MoneyGram. I don't think that it's compulsory that you have to open.
It's upon your
you
behalf,
open if you want.
Your call.
You open if you want.
Yeah.
And then it's sad for people because right now, if you pass the Western right now, you saw a big line there because persons somehow they depend on their family members or friends that live mostly in the US. We send a lead change today, and they go there and pick up that lead change, you know. But then what happened to MoneyGram?
Yeah, it was a question there because you're mentioning about Western Union, but I understood that Western Union has their
they have branches. 3 branches here in Orange Walk. They have the one by Zicho, they have the other one by close to Tropigas and one on Guadalupe Street here in Orange Walk that we know about, no? But then they have other lending institutions as well. I don't know if they're operating, but then we need to get out there and check it out and find out what's going on. It's 25 minutes after 8 o'clock, folks.
I would probably not just change the topic, but when that caller mentioned the one with the fish, he said he may get mistreated and what's not. You know, I believe that the law enforcement are doing, you know, their job. They get frustrated. We have seen different situations popping up when it comes to these issues there. But I believe that this is a call for the department itself. Let's try to be lenient with our people. Everybody they go through a stress. Everybody they go through a hard time. Even at the stores, when you go at the stores, I had the experience at 123.
You're gonna buy your pool?
Then I gonna buy it. That never for me.
I still never get a pool.
Still never get a pool. But man, you can't fall on frustration. You can't fall on frustration. You got 20-25 people waiting. I must tell you at 123 I saw the guy there X where you have to go this side, then that,
yeah.
And you wait long. You wait long. And you cannot be frustrated. You just need to take time. The same thing comes when someone like the fisherman said just now, I try and I explain to the officer and then come with a kind of attitude with me, and man, let's be lenient, man. Make we talk to the people them with some manners, man. Make we really start to talk with people with some manners, because so much time we will try to tell Chepe stay in,
Chepe no want stay in. Chepe, you need to stay in, boy. And the thing is that if they hold Chepe, I can't bail her.
You can't bail her?
Can't no bail.
No bail right now, but
if anybody say Chepe, yeah, maybe we could do at least swap for you. I don't know if that man agree, but I try. If anybody say Chepe, tell them make it lock in.
That's right. But going to what I was referring to, I mean, we need to start to be lenient. The police department, it's not easy to come out. They're risking their lives, such as the frontline workers. You consider them front.
Yeah, they pack up with you.
And these are the things. Man, if you want to stop me, and you want to tell me, where are you going? With one kind of manners that, hey, come on, man, I'm a human being too, man. You respect me and I respect you.
Yeah.
And these people know that the police will do a search. They inform you that they'll do a search on your vehicle. They have questions for you. Answer them mannerful.
Yeah.
With all the manners. And what was mentioned, man, you see they pick up loaded some officers in there. So
yeah, they need to protect themselves too.
Exactly, they need to protect. It's for our own good. It's for our own good. Now, going back to all this, I saw that I just don't know how I can't forget that one there with the 123 and the pool. Probably because of the long waiting. I have never waited.
I'm going to buy the. I think when you go and buy that pool, they must say, I got the pool, you go and buy it, and I want to see you that tell you, I got your size, but me, I got the one, man.
And I never for me. But what was that brought my attention or called my attention, that I see some people go into the store. You have so much people out there, they wait. And you want to come and take one tinner can beef and you want to look on it and you are still stay there and decide if that you want to care or no, and then you left it right there. And they wonder about the store.
Take your time.
Man, you have so much people out there right now that wants to go in, then don't got the list and go in at the shop and buy them thing. Man,
yeah,
it's hard.
Carry your list and get what you need. If that can be, if you want a Sussex can be for you, don't see the Sussex can be for you, see one next one with a big bull on it. Well, that can be for one, I carry a can be for either 2 chicken sausage. If you don't see the one where say hot, well, you carry the next one and go pick up a Marie shop and get it hot.
Yes, because then people are not so hot out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what some people say. It's my money, so I take my time. I have to watch how I spend my money.
It is a different. You see, and this is why we bring in these kind of things, because, man, it's so hard. 4 o'clock one catch you out there.
Yeah, 4 o'clock I catch you out there.
Everybody try doing things as quick as possible.
But we need to take a leave break, Emerson.
Yep, we need to take a break.
Because have some text messages. I promise you all will read these text messages when we come back. It's 29 minutes away from 9 o'clock. 29 minutes away from 9. Emerson, Emerson, right?
Emerson.
No, it's Emerson.
No, it's Emerson.
So you are not Emerson.
No, it's Emerson.
But the Mexican people say Emerson. Alright, so
They must
say no email. I say you are email favor, man. So I say email son. No, I say so.
No, soy el único.
We are stick to the chorus then.
No.
Folks.
Anyways, let's take a break. We'll be back.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush Franz, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Chunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Copperbank, and part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward. The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass Project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Rosfrans, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Rosfrans.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Five cents question of the day. Why you the letter here?
Who's me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
Oh man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
Sure, all of that? Well, know that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's it, 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
And we also asked Fonseca about a recording secretly made of former party leader John Briceño when he was putting Fonseca on serious blast. So we asked Fonseca about it today.
John Briceño, he has gone mad. We really have to sit back and reflect on what he's saying. Launching this tirade, this attack is absolutely disgraceful and difficult to understand. But the truth is, in any other country, with a few exceptions, had them made such outlandish statements, this man would be forced to resign, to demit office immediately.
Morning Show.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show, folks. We continue. It's now 18 minutes away from 9 o'clock. Emerson, I have this one here that we want to share. It said, good morning, gentlemen. Think about this. Many people no work. They hustle for food daily for them and their children. No phone. And those that have a leave work can't go work. A policy coming only. I'll get back to this. Excuse me, I'll get back to this. Hello, good morning, muy buenos días.
Buenos días, Chucky. Solo quería saber si los que hacemos fletes podemos salir.
Explícale bien qué está pasando con eso, Emerson.
Los que hacen fletes se estaba dando a conocer que es por ocasión esencial. Recuerda que muchas de las veces haces un flete, traes a 3, 4, 5, 6 personas.
Pues él llamó la semana pasada, él dice que él va solo, pero la cosa es que ahorita estamos en lockdown como San Ignacio.
Yeah.
Es diferente que la semana pasada.
Y eso es algo importante, porque creo que también gente de por ejemplo,
es que él va a
San Román,
shipyard, él va a shipyard. Él vive aquí en Orange Walk. Él va por shipyard a llevar como cosas para vender, ¿no? Like all things. Pero yo creo que la mejor cosa que él puede hacer, puede chequear con la policía, ¿verdad?
Sí,
porque nosotros no sabemos, no
ahí
podemos
sí
decir que no va o va.
No podemos decirte anda y tampoco no vayas, porque es algo que al igual tendría que ser las autoridades indicarte y darte permiso si puedes salir a hacer fletes.
Y si te dan permiso, pides, ¿se me puede estar algo en papel así? Si al caso uno no sabe, porque tengo que pasar en Guinea Grass, hay policía en Guinea Grass, así que yo puedo mostrar a ellos que tengo permiso para hacer eso, o me dijeron que sí puede hacerlo. Nosotros no sabemos.
Exactamente.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Yo ayer me estaba yendo a comprar verduras y no me dejaron pasar los policías, man.
¿Dónde?
Iba a Newland.
¿Dónde?
Newland.
¿Ese es por Santa Marta?
Sí.
Okay.
Y los policías no me dejaron pasar y yo les dije que solo voy a comprar para vender. Aquí yo prendo en mi casa, tengo un shop en mi casa, no me dejaron pasar.
¿Qué era su explicación de ellos?
Pues ellos me dijeron que no están dejando pasar a nadie.
Okay, pues ellos son la ley, no sabemos.
Well, that's the whole point, porque al igual gente de Corozal no puede venir a Orange Walk, gente de Belice no puede venir a Orange Walk y viceversa.
Pero Newland ese siempre está en el distrito de Orange Walk.
En el distrito de Orange Walk, pero es difícil.
Yo creo que está bien que la gente vaya a hablar con la policía y pregúntale, hey, tengo este caso, ¿puede hacerlo? ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Y no se puede, pues hay que buscar
porque
otro
verdura es esencial.
Es esencial, sí. En el SI dice que esa gente que vende
debe
esas
ser
cosas
permitido.
Y la cosa es que esa cosa no lo tiene en tu backyard, en tu casa. Tú tienes que ir a buscarlo, comprarlo, a traerlo para la gente.
Para vender, sí.
Y no solo es para tiene dos lados, es para que la persona hace algo para vivir y está haciendo un servicio para los que necesitan las verduras también.
Exactamente. Es algo it's a tricky question because to me, no, this is Emerson's personal view. I believe that that's an essential service, but I am not the law, and I'm just here as a commentator right now. I don't see why they should have stopped him.
Yeah,
because it is an essential service, but the EAG have the last word. The big man.
So we don't know.
We don't know.
I'll be going back to that text, but this one say going for 4 weeks without work. Imagine what will happen when we get tired of what's going on. Well, stay calm, please. Yeah. So this one said, "Good morning, gentlemen." He said, "Think about this. Many people no work. They hustle for food daily for them and their children. No phone. And those that have Ali work can't go work. He say, politics come in, only some people get Ali handout. But we have to stay in for our own safety. So what do? I will listen to your 2 cents. What are your 2 cents?
Analyzing, digesting. I mean, it is something. Yes, a very that person that texts has a point there. We're living in a point of frustration. We depend a lot on what will be done through the course of the week. And he mentioned, I mean, people are out there saying, I don't have a job, I don't have nothing to eat.
Just like the 2 persons who just call. One of them want to go to Guinea grass, go pick up the leaf, old iron and go sell it. The next one want to go eat vegetables, but they are not permitted to go.
It's we don't have no words to explain. We wish we could have, or at least know exactly how to explain the situation, and we understand and we know for a fact that the frustration of the people out there. Man, I sit back and analyze about the elders, especially the elders where I mean don't have no kind of way of bringing no kind of income. The beans they finish, Mr. Hauser, the rice they finish, the flour
I believe that where the human development come in, you know. But then they got some phone numbers. But I still believe that maybe some of the people from human development could start to visit some homes, you know. Talk to somebody, politician there. Hey, tell me more or less what are the area we could go, where we figure a lot of underprivileged persons live. Because the politicians in all the different constituencies in the country, they have a list of people. So you could say, okay, you know what, by this area, by Coyokville or by Blackwater Creek or by Little England or Little Africa, they have a lot of poor people right there. So they will live down house by itself. So maybe in another way they could find out how they could reach somebody and people.
Exactly. I saw a post, someone said, aquí en Blackwater necesitamos alimentos, no tenemos nada y no puedo trabajar, soy constructor.
Yeah.
And these are the...
That's why we say the lockdown is good, it's safe, and it's good that people are adhering to it. But now they come to the point that persons are running out of what they had. So we hope that what the Prime Minister say about the relief that will be coming, we hope he reach there and people apply. 52,000 persons apply. We're not sure if we reach all of them. The people from Douglas are saying, and they took a picture yesterday of a canoe coming in, bringing in goods from the Mexican side. They're asking for Mexico, please stop, right? La gente siempre está yendo en el lado mexicano a traer mercancía allá en el lado de Douglas.
Es difícil. La gente debe comer. La gente debe, even the people that have a job right now, they never half pay. They never half pay. And there's nothing that you're really the Belize Bank. They went on a they cut them down.
Yeah.
You know, and these people still need to work.
Yeah.
They still need to work. They need to provide that service to the community. It is difficult, ladies and gentlemen. These are difficult times, but I think the last thing we lose is faith.
Yeah, and you know, it's hitting everyone. Somebody said on text, Mr. Usher, you can help because you and Mr. Jones have. I know Mr. Jones, you know, it's not that we don't help, you know. We help a lot of people. We do our best. We help a lot of people. It's not only giving the service through the radio because people can't eat that.
Yeah.
You know, but we send out the information, but we do our part and we try help as much as we could help. Like I say, maybe reach you so feel it. but I have people who we reach, and the people feel it, like some of this post from San Lazaro last night, I telling people, man, please stop with the onion, but bring things, please. Please stop.
Mr. Alsha, not changing topic, but something that I hope we can touch base before the show ends. You mentioned, I listened to you this morning about the general weather forecast. I haven't had an opportunity to see it as yet, but the drought, it was hot. It was hot yesterday.
Over 100.
Over 100. It will be hot today. And
Viva Las Vegas.
They have villages, Mr. Alsha, that are going through some water problem.
Yeah, water problem. They touch ground.
Yep, they have some. I think some villages have had experience that just a couple hours of water come in, and people are still using the pools in the villages.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's very difficult.
You shout out other people like that,
you shout out people, and water is essential.
Yeah, it is. Water is life. Water is food. This text is coming from Chan Pine Ridge. Check it. Please tell Mr. Aragon. It has nothing to do with this text, you know. Why you look at me like that?
I just listened to it.
He said, please tell Mr. Aragon stop mess with people who don't appreciate good things. He said, people do. He says someone in Chan Pine Ridge who is something of the opposition posted on Facebook that the minister is giving expired things to the people, and that's not true. You know, well, like he said when he was here on the show, that he and try his best to try help everybody, not to miss nobody. All right, and we continue. I say, me again, you think the government will give out money for food supply to the opposition representative in the villages to give cars? You hear people, they say how only some people get. You know, I know we had a conversation with the Honorable Gaspar Vega, and he said that his people will be going out and they will not be missing anyone. So maybe the representatives or the caretakers, the standard bearers, they give to their people, and then maybe some of the people decide who they can give to.
And
they're not supposed to be that way.
They're not supposed to be that way, man. I believe that the persons that they have put in place and in place to do these jobs, to do these projects.
Yeah.
Man, let's do the right thing. Not to pick out nobody. This is not time for politics. I mean, we're all human beings. We're all one nation, and at the end of the day, when we not do anything,
then no get lick.
Then no get lick, and no it look bad, you know. And there are people innocently trust to the fact that you will be doing a good job, and when you start to pick out because people want to talk out there, people want to say, you know what, then they pick out people and they reach to their ears, and then some other things could come out.
They don't make the representative or the standard bearer look bad,
yes,
because
man,
they say go. I believe some of them must say they get at least stipend to do them things, you know. Someone want to reach the people, they say, good morning, check it. Do you know if the bank helping customer by giving them relief from payments at this time of crisis? Yes, I believe it was mentioned that the banks are giving relief, but for you, I believe you can call the bank and you call the bank and ask them how is that going, and if you are if they want get relief. I think it mentioned about something about 60 to 90 days.
Yeah, waivers they all.
That's for payments, right?
Payments.
Okay, so
payments on loans and everything. So
but then it's good that you send that text, but it's also good if you go and check. It's hard to get in there, go check, because I believe they must have a long line, so that I have to get in at the bank today. Chepe, catch line for me, boy.
You just said make Chepe not to go no.
Yeah, boy, I need to go check line, but if you go there, you have to go social distancing, especially if you go to the Belize Bank, because they adhere to that.
Yeah.
You know. But Emerson, it has been an interesting morning, and there is questions that we don't have much answers to. You know, especially I apply, when will I get my money? We don't have answers to that. I apply, will I get? I don't have answers to that. If I have a bank account, can I apply? Yes, you can apply if you have a bank account. If I do not have a social security number, can I apply? All the things people they worry about. But the most thing out of that 52,000 persons that apply, will we get or will we not get? Dr. Carla Barnett mentioned that they were looking at, I think it was 20,000 persons, but that has doubled.
It is.
You know, double and a half because I got to 52. That's like 32,000 more. You know, but the PM said, I think it was the last press conference they had, that money's keep on going in, and they will have enough money to take care of everyone.
That.
So make we hope that will happen. And I don't know what's the criteria for checking to see if someone is qualified or you're not qualified. I think they say if you're not a born Belizean, then you do not qualify.
Yeah.
If you are still working and getting a portion of your pay, you're not qualified. If you are a government worker, you are not working, but you're the collect, you are not qualified. I believe teachers are getting their pay, so they are not qualified.
Not qualified.
You know, and if you're under 18, I think you cannot apply as well, no?
Yeah, if you're under 18, you can apply.
You know, so that don't know lot of bureaucracy, and I believe those are some valid points as well, no?
Yeah, and someone was saying, someone said to me lately, said my son have been working. I work now at 30 place and he got laid off completely. But he under 18, he can't qualify.
Can't qualify.
Such are the laws, and we cannot do nothing about that.
Yeah, but you know, the persons that lost their employment due to the COVID-19, they can apply. But if you lost your job before that, let's say like in a February, in a January, you could still apply, you know. Because maybe you could have find one next job, but because of the COVID-19, then you can't find one job. You know, okay, okay, say, okay, Minister Aragon again, okay, and Minister Aragon and the other ministers, know they get money from the government for help people. What they are doing is using the money that they get through the air to help their constituency, and that is the same money they are using now, and the PUP air rep get money through in the air. Let them take out and help their constituencies as well. Okay, and they say, well, here in Coyockville, some people get ad, not all get, because the person who they give, not they give to all the people that Coyockville. See, and Honorable Gaspar Vega said when he was here, give it to people, right? Give it out to people that need. That's an important point as well, Emerson. That not for everybody. You know, we were missing that point. You know, is that for person who need? If you need, if I did at my house and I sit there and go, all the circle around me, and I no get, why should I reel up? I still got one job. I'm not unemployed. I still have one job. So I think that's a great point for us to look on. It's not for everybody. It's for who need. When it comes to everybody to apply for the relief, that is a different case. But what the representatives are giving out, it's for the needy. Right? So maybe the people will miss some people. Yeah, maybe some of the people they give out the relief. Maybe they don't know all the people will need. You know, and like if you apply, that don't mean that everybody will apply and get.
That's true.
1,500 has been approved. You know, and there is yeah.
Let's take that.
Hello, good morning, muy buenos días.
I want to ask Mr. Denny to see what the help he gives to.
Mr. Denny, okay, this is the Union Town area?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm glad to get all the help, man.
Yes, boy.
Yeah, and you know, we just have to have patience, right?
I know.
Yeah, well, all the best, man, and just stay close together and keep the lead distance when you could, right?
Yes, boy, I no go out at all.
You no go out, no true?
What I call for baby walk good.
Yeah. Then girl, they alright though.
Yeah, they alright.
Alright. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man, you know?
Yes, boy.
And then they reach, you know, because you know no need, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, kudos to Mr. Grijalva.
Yep.
And Billy Bless.
Yep. Okay, thanks, yeah. So, esa es la cosa, Emerson, que está dando los representantes no son para todos.
Yeah, it is true. I believe that what I mentioned a while ago, not everyone is capable or will be eligible to get from the funds as what you mentioned. The area representatives that are giving out right now.
Yeah. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Checking ahead table, morning.
Good morning, sir.
I just want to thank Mr. Denny Grijalva for making an effort to reach out to the poor and needy of Orange Rock Central.
Yes, sir.
But above all, I would like to thank the personnel, his committee who is working with him, who are exposing themselves for the greater good of the needy of Orange Rock. So, congratulations to him and his committee. Thank you.
Yes. All right. You see, when you help and people give the acknowledgement, it's really good, you know. You know, because it shows that the effort that you're putting in, it doesn't go unheard, and people appreciate it. So, the banks are open today, folks. They go up until 12. Zitra is open. La Immaculada Credit Union is open. Shops open today up until 4 o'clock. But you are still, you are still advised to use that social distancing. The Prime Minister is saying that everyone that works at those institutions, those shops, they are asking that the employers have their employees to use their gloves and their masks. And he's encouraging us to use our masks as well. So, but where can we get the mask? I check around. They are not available. We have to make our own homemade one. This morning, Emerson, on a little sad note, I would like to, well, you know, a former mayor of Orange Walk passed away over the weekend. Mr. Rick Reynaldo Burgos. He was a mayor here in Orange Walk. He passed away. Our condolences to his wife and the family. May he rest in peace. Also, a great friend and a great person, a great husband and father from the village of Concepcion passed away. He is a great friend from the band, from Youth Connection Band. Whenever they have any function at his house, at his family's house, in-laws, he always makes sure that he gets Youth Connection Band. So I want to send out condolences to his wife and the family, the entire Chablé family there in Concepcion. Our condolences from the Youth Connection Band. And he not only hired the band, Emerson, when we go play, he dance up and he enjoy himself. And when he finish, queremos otra serie, amigo. Vamos, estamos divirtiendo. Right? So may he rest in peace y para toda la familia. ¿Entiendes?
Así es. Pues nuestras sinceras condolencias a ambas familias. Que el Divino Creador los llene también con paz y por supuesto resignación. También queremos entregar las condolencias a los familiares de las personas que han fallecido por el COVID-19 aquí en nuestro país. Triste y lamentable. Un tema que no pudimos tocar el día de hoy fue el tema del estigma y la discriminación algo muy importante también que deberíamos de llevar en cuenta y tocar. Tenemos mucho que tocar, pero desafortunadamente el tiempo es oro y nos toca ya despedirnos. Pero señoras y señores, mantengamos la higiene total, mantengamos el distanciamiento, hagamos caso a lo que nos han implementado. Si no tienes que salir, no salgas. Si no tienes nada que estar haciendo en las calles, no lo hagas. Usemos este tiempo para reflexionar y pasarla con la familia. También en el punto en el cual no nos frustremos tanto en enfocarnos bastante en lo que está aconteciendo, porque nos vamos a afectar nosotros mismos, nos vamos a afectar. Tratemos de hablar menos de ello en frente de los niños, algo muy importante. Cuidemos bastante a los niños, pongámonos a hacer cosas educativas, tratemos la manera de buscar formas divertidas para estar en este momento, porque nadie quiere estar encerrado, absolutamente nadie, pero es por nuestro bien en este momento. Estados Unidos, estuvimos leyendo la cifra con Rahim, la cifra de Estados Unidos es más grande que Italia.
Wow.
Es más grande que Italia. They have died more in the United States than what they have died in Italy.
Y eso está pasando diario, ¿no?
Yeah, and every day they're dying by hundreds.
Wow.
They're dying by hundreds. Man, at this point in time, if you have noticed, and I close off with this, if you have noticed, the cases that have been coming out are from close contacts. Close contacts to other relatives here in Belize. In the United States, ladies and gentlemen, it's by hundreds. The hospitals itself are going through a hard time. The nurses, doctors, the workers, they are going through a hard time. It's frustrating to see that in the United States. We are getting these examples from them. Let's listen to the proper authorities. Let's bear in mind that it's for our own good. This will pass, you know. Like any other thing have passed, this will pass. But we just need to have faith. It will. Let's hope. Let's just pray. The leaders out there get, of course, the way how to help the people. It's very hard. It's very difficult, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be a little patient. Yes, we're running out of food. Yes, we're going through a hard time. Yes, we don't have a job. Yes, light and water still they come. It's just frustrating, but let's just be patient. With this, I say goodbye. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Osha. I trust and hope that everyone be safe and also practice that social distancing. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
I share this text before I go. Ay, pon la novela de la Reina Esther. ¿Quién es la Reina Esther, right?
I don't know. Rahim, who is the Reina Esther, Rahim?
Yeah, la Reina Esther. Vamos a ver. Well, I can just say here, let's read this before we go, people are waiting. Sir, how do you distinguish between who need from who don't? Because I could say you two guys need, but I don't know the situation in your home. Point taken, not because you live in a big house, that means you need. You know, suppose you're not working, cause you know you get 60 and over. People don't want to work with you. They say you're too old, and they don't want to give you no job. Okay, so
we all need.
Yeah, and this next one say, good morning. I would like to know when Western Union will open in Corozal. I would like to know how will we be able to get our money. Western Union and Corozal, we don't really have no information. I know they are open in Orange Walk, but it's hard for you to come to Orange Walk because they only open until 12 and you cannot come with the district line. I would advise you to go to the police station in Corozal and explain your situation to them and ask them if there's a possibility that you can get a note or something to come to Orange Walk to get your money. But I would advise you, if you get it, not come to the try come tomorrow if you get it. And remember, private transportation, not the run. Buses are not running.
Yeah.
So it's tough. Somebody sent us a message from, I think it was from Cristo Reyes today, said he wanted to reach Corozal to buy some food. No public transportation are running. That is true, no public transportation are running. But we need to go, folks. You can join us on Universal Radio at 10 o'clock this morning, 88.5 FM, for our daily program, La Pregunta del Millón. So join us once again this morning.
You learned the name, huh?
Pues, you say it every day. Entonces, so... de León, okay.
Antes de despedirme, perdón por esta.
¿Vas a saludar a Delon, verdad?
No. Saludos para Delon también. ¿Por qué no? No dije yo. Pero Mr. Austin Crawford celebrating his birthday today.
What, Austin birthday today? Good morning, Austin. Holy mango tree to come on. Another grow right now.
Another grow right now. But it's his birthday, and we wanna wish him happy birthday. This is coming especially from myself.
Your Lee boy.
My sisters, my little brother, and of course my mom. Want to wish you happy birthday, and may God bless you today and always, and also Miss Marva. Thank you so much.
Yeah, big up yourself, Austin and Miss Marva. We want to heal up the crowd of Libertad. Good morning to my sister Angela, also to Trevor, to Elsa and Philip. Philip, I hope you do good. We want to shout up with friends at 5011 South Normandy in Los Angeles, California. I want to big up Scorpion today. You understand the man that Kong Soup. Yeah, big up Miss Olive, big up to Doc, big up to everyone, to Mark, to Kananga, the rest of the crew. Mr. Big, I know here about Mr. Big long time, Reggae Brown, all them boy. Give them a least shout out for me, right? And tell them we're coming that way very soon. But right now we're on a COVID-19. Raheem, thanks very much. Thanks, Emerson, for being here. We'd like to thank everyone who tuned into the show. Extended edition right here this morning. It's already 15 minutes after 9 o'clock. So, folks, we say that this show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. We got the big Channel 7 news coming up at 6:30 right here on this same station. And we don't know about the Reina. What is the novela name? La Reina?
La Reina, something about Reina.
No, Pitas, the chuka, they call Pitas La Reina, you know.
Pitas, stay in. Chepe, stay in.
Yeah. So, folks, we're gone for today. Have yourself a wonderful one.
Thank you so much.
Sugar City Morning Show.